Well, collective disturbance forms a key element of the trauma theory within the sanctuary model. And the good news is, if you've ever worked in a team or an organisation, you will have experienced a collective disturbance. The bad news is, if it wasn't resolved well, it probably wasn't the highlight of your career. You know, conflict and tension exist in any team and any organisation. And some conflict can be good. Task conflict can actually drive a higher level of performance. But the challenge is that conflict is never purely just intellectual. It's also interpersonal. That is, humans can't experience conflict without emotion. And emotions left unchecked can sometimes become messy. A collective disturbance occurs when a strong emotion that you have felt becomes attached or detached from its original source and attaches itself to other circumstances, people, or situations. And if you want to go collective disturbance spotting, just look for some of the telltale signs like blame, avoidance, and people just being generally disgruntled. And a group collective disturbance occurs when that singular, repressed, strong emotion that I mentioned earlier turns into some all-encompassing worldviews. For example, all adults are unsafe, or all of management ignore our wishes, or this whole team is unsupportive. So how do you avoid a collective disturbance? Well, the sooner you can identify what or who specifically has caused you to experience a strong emotion, the sooner you can salvage a conversation and avoid a group collective disturbance. And that means that we make resolving interpersonal conflict the group norm. That is, we set some positive social expectations. And when it comes to you, resist the drive to repress that strong emotion and conflict and create false harmony. And instead work to understand why you feel like you feel and address that conflict at its source in order to create a healthy group dynamic.